Okay, welcome to Return to Center Mondays. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you can see my feet and my head. Just move that a little bit. Notice my feet. Okay, feet together. Feet together and touching. Hands together, prayer posture. And allow your thumbs to touch your heart center. It's a point you just want to touch, very calming. And just begin the cleansing breath. I call it the cleansing or sacred breath, same thing. In through the nose, hot, audible exhale through the mouth. So here we go. In through the nose, hot, audible exhale through the mouth. Make sure your brain, your ears hear that hot, audible exhale. That immediately starts to tell the body to go into parasympathetic, rest, digest, calm state. Relax the hands. Put your awareness right here, heart center. Put just your mind right here as you hold this Wu Qi posture. I have a slight bend in my knees. They're not locked. Lock them and then unlock. That's the posture. Lock the elbows, unlock the elbows. Notice I've got 5 bows going on. My sacrum is tucked, which opens my lower back. I have a slight bend in each knee, slight bend in my elbows. Pardon me, I need to let someone in. Oh, there's Randall. Hey, Randall, welcome. Happy you made it. If he's here, I see him. Okay, so hold Wu Qi. Put your awareness right here into heart center. And now just take your hands and just turn them over and feel heart center open. It should feel like this. Just a little bit of an opening right here as you flip your hands over. And now I'm just in this state of reception. My palms are up. Imagine the sun is coming in through a nearby window and the rays are just coming right in on your palms, your laogongs. And they're just beaming sunshine, light, qi into your palms. And there's also some sunshine going right into third eye. And you're just standing, I call this sunflower. You're just standing, receiving, not doing anything at this point. We're in Wu Qi, which is wholeness, one, unity. And just receive. Inhale through the nose, exhale, hot, audible, through the mouth. You'll hear my breath, but don't worry, you're on mute, I won't hear yours. So don't be shy about that exhale. Really works to calm the body and come back into a state of centeredness and balance. Relax the hands now. Bend at both knees. Bend both knees and step out your left. We always step in and out with our left. So don't mirror me or you'll be using the opposite leg. Your left leg, step out, flat foot, empty. No weight. Notice all the weight is in my right foot. This is the yang leg. This empty leg is the yin leg. And then when I decide, I sink into that yin leg. And I load it up with yang energy. And now I'm yin and yang, and I'm just coming back and forth and just letting the energy just flow side to side. No particular way. I'm not doing any form or structure. I'm just side to side, unraveling the body, letting it start to loosen up, open up. And now forward and backwards. I want you to rock forward and backwards from the balls of your feet, the bubbling well, which is your energy point into earth energy, bubbling well, to the heel. Balls of the feet to the heel. And I want you to rock in this way. I want you to push against the chi. My hands are like this. I want you to do this motion. Notice loose wrists, loosey-goosey wrists and fingers. when I push against the chi and my arms go forward, I rock back to my heels. Don't get off balance. That means you overdid it. 70% rule. Now I push against the chi this way, and my body rocks forward to the balls of my feet, bubbling wells. Now try to just get into a little bit of a flow here, pushing against the chi in each direction. Your body goes the opposite of your arms. And this feels to me like I'm in a rocking chair. I'm just showing you from the side, or else you can't really see my body rocking. But I feel like I'm in a rocking chair, and I'm just lulling myself to sleep. This should feel very relaxing, very soothing. Rocking myself. Hands back, pushes my body forward. Hands come forward, pushes me back to my heels. And just let the body rock. Nice and relaxing. We're activating all those energy gates and points underneath the feet. Good. And you should, again, feel like you're in an old wooden rocking chair on the front porch. That kind of, just relaxing the body. You know, when you sit in a rocking chair and you're rocking, no care, you don't have a care in the world. It's a beautiful time. Whenever I'm in a rocking chair, that's how I feel. So imagine that's the sensation. You're just rocking, lulling yourself into a state of calm. I don't have anything to worry about. No concerns. No yesterday. No tomorrow. Just here. All we've got is this here right now, this hour, to ourselves, for ourselves, where we heal ourselves. You heal you. We use these ancient tools to heal ourselves. But we're doing the healing. Make no mistake, no one else is. And relax. Back to Wuqi. Allow the rocking to stop. Cup the hand and use Lao Gong, which is your energy gate in the center of your palm. And we're going to tap along meridians. Down the inside, up the outside. To shoulder gate. Right behind the shoulder blade. Get there. Come back down. Down the inside. Up the outside. We do this 2 or 3 times. If you're new to tapping, do it gentle the first time. Then come down, straight across, and catch it on the other side. Again, cup the hand. Use the palm, not the fingertips. We're using the palm. Energy gate, the under shoulder blade, right here. Down the inside. Up the outside. Shoulder blade. Come across the middle and get right underneath collarbone. You've got lymph nodes under here. You could do 2 at once, so you could do 1. All those lymph nodes under the collarbone. If you feel some pain, stay on it, make a little circle, open it up. Trying to open up those lymph nodes. Breathe while you're doing this. I know there's some pain, and when there's a little pain or sensitivity, you may hold your breath, but breathe. Breathe through this. Thymus thump. Boost the immune system. And then head. Come straight down, right? We're just right along the vagus nerve. Just petting the body. Relax. Get under your shoulder, on the armpits. Massage. Open up the lymph nodes in the armpits. We've got tons of them. Other side, other armpit. Armpit down to waist. Vibrate the ribs. The ribs are like a drum, activating all those internal organs underneath. Other side. Dantian. Dantian is 2 inches below your navel. So our navel's here. Dantian is 2 inches below that. That's where we store our chi, store our life force chi. And then gentle fists For you new people, gentle fist, not rough, not tight, gentle, very gentle. Kidneys. Kidneys and adrenals. Sacrum. I lean forward a little bit to expose the kidneys, and then I take my fist and I rub the kidneys. I always tap and then I rub them. It's like I wake them up and then I give them some love. Good. Legs. Again, use the palms until you get down to the ankles, then use your fingertips. Don't forget the ankles. Right behind the ankle, the Achilles heel is a longevity point. Kidney. Up and down, up and down. When you're ready, the other side. Take your time. I always pause in between to wait, so don't rush. Ooh, groin. Karate chop and rub in the groin. I don't hit, I just rubbing the groin, opening up the lymph nodes in the groin area. Good. Whew. Now just check in. Come back to Wu Chi. Wu Chi is feet parallel, shoulders width. Knees, I lock my knees, unlock them. Unlock the knees. Slight bend in the knees, slight bend in the elbows. Hands alive, connecting with earth with the palms. Imagine you've got tree roots like a big oak tree growing out of your palms and just anchoring, rooting into earth. So I'm anchoring, rooting with my palms and my feet bottoms, and I'm checking in. How do you feel from the tapping? You feel more alert, more alive, maybe some tingling on your skin, whatever it is, it's all good. Just check in. Let the body move a little bit like kelp floating in the ocean. And now we'll do some bouncing. Bouncing is the same as using one of those little trampolines. It opens up those little gates on the bottom of our lymph nodes so that we detox the body. And while we're doing it, in an inhale, exhale through the nose, quickly, fire breath. When I say come back to Wu Chi, in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, hot, audible. So here we go, up and down. I'll show you from the side. Look what I'm doing, just my knees are going up and down. And this is just a little faster. And your muscles should feel like fruit dangling from a tree. Don't do this all stiff, this is stiff. That's not what it is. Now really let it go, like your body is just a piece of spaghetti just came out of the boiling water, like that kind of relaxed, loose. Let everything go. Whew. Back to Wu Chi. Help. Let the body unravel, unwind, recalibrate. It needs this. It wants this. It wants to come back to homeostasis. One more. Bounce and shake. Couple times tap your heels, just once or twice. Tap, tap. That sends the energy up the body. More relaxed this time. Back to Wu Chi. In through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Try to imagine gray or black smoke coming out the palms. One more breath. Imagine it coming out the palms. Anything that you don't need. Stagnant energy coming right out of the body. And then move. Let the body move. This is the shake part. Just shaking off any of that stagnant energy, that debris that came to the surface from the tapping and the bouncing, as we open up the blockages and allow the chi to flow. You don't want any blocked energy in the body. And life events, traumas, stress, all creates these little blockages in our meridians, and we're just trying to open them back up. So let's do a little bit of whole body breathing. I'm going to come a little closer. So relax. Look at my wrists, my hands. Everything is all relaxed. I'm in front of lower dantian, again 2 inches below navel. Inhale. Everything opens. Inhale's done. exhale begins. Exhale's done. Inhale begins. What I'm getting at here is I want you to coordinate the mind, body, and breath. So the breath marries the mind with the body. So how I'm moving is, this is, you know how I'm inhaling and exhaling. You can see the speed just by looking at my hands. Well, we'll all be doing this differently. Everyone will be doing a different motion because we're all breathing at different rates of respiration. Just as long as this is your inhale, the opening, and this is your exhale, the closing. Also notice this is called whole body breathing. Notice my body, everything's opening. Notice my pelvis is going back in space, my knees bending. Inhale, everything opens, pelvis comes under, knees straighten. Then pelvis goes back in space, knees bend. You can make this very small. If you're new to this, it's okay. Just keep it right here. You don't have to make it big. But just know that it's your whole body that's breathing. Your body is one big lung. Not lungs just here. The whole thing is a lung. There's also skin breathing, trying to breathe through your skin. We'll work on that maybe next class. But this is just whole body breathing. Try to make your breath long, slow, and even. Breathe down deep into the belly, past the chest, into the belly. Right here is where we connect the mind, body, and breath as one unit. Nice and relaxed. I'm making the sound so you could see how I've attached the breath to the movement. Now let's do a little bit of spinal cord breathing. Same thing, but bigger. We're going to move our spine in two directions. Here we go. Just bigger. Inhale, chest up, look up. Exhale, bow the spine, sink the chest. Forearms come together, fists. Exhale, inhale. Exhale. You don't have to be in sync with me. Just make sure your inhales and exhales are the same. So the inhale is always up, look up, chest up. The back is one way, the spine is one way. And then I curve the spine like a turtle and sink the chest. Round the spine, sink the chest on the exhale. Inhale, look up, chest up. Look to the sky. Exhale, round the back, sink the chest. Again, you can do it at your own pace. Follow your breath. Let your breath dictate this movement. Just make sure the inhale is always on the opening and the exhale on the close. Notice how we're moving our spine in two directions. On the inhale, our spine is curving one way, up. And then on the exhale, our spine is curving the other way. There's 4 ways to keep the spine healthy. This is 2 of them. We'll be doing all 4. We always do. Inhale. Chest up, look up. Exhale. Sink the chest, round the spine like a turtle. Show you one from the side. Inhale. Exhale. One more. From this closed position, round the back, sink the chest. From the closed, we'll be moving the spine in another plane, the other 2 planes of the 4. So we close, open. I want you to, one thing, you may want to pigeon toe your feet Try that, just a little pigeon toe, slight, not big. I'm not Jerry Lewis, just a little. And I want you to turn. For those of you who are new, just watch me do this once. The rest of you, you already know this one. It's gazing at the moon. We're going to be gazing through our hands as if the moon is right there in the distance, way in the distance, and we're looking at it through our hands, gazing at the moon. So again, new people, watch me first. I'm looking through my hands as I turn my spine, close, open, look through your hands, gaze at the moon. Come to center, close, open, twist the spine, look through the hands. Don't over-rotate the spine if you're new to this. Just do it till you're comfortable. Close, open. Notice I'm not shifting my weight. My weight is 50-50. I'm not turning and going like this. There's not that going on. I'm 50-50. I'm just folding at the qua, folding at the qua. Qua is the groin. Folding at this qua, folding at this qua. What's going on? Pumping the groin. All those health benefits from pumping the groin, that's going on, as well as the twisting of the spine. So I've got spinal health going on here. And I'm pumping manually the lymphatic system. Close, open, gaze at the moon. Come to center, close, open, gaze at the moon at the other side to side. Don't miss the middle though. Some people bypass that middle. Very important, pumping. One more. Come to center. Let the hands slowly come down. Never rush these things. Always come back to Wu Chi, very slow manner. And bring the feet back to parallel if you did pigeon toe them, back to parallel, and a little bit of washboard. Inhale, hands come up, pull the chi straight up the body, close to the body. And when the hands reach right around the chin, turn them over and push the chi down. Scoop up some more chi. Right around the chin, turn them over, push the chi back into earth. Notice my whole body will start to get involved. I bend down and scoop the chi up. And then as I push down, my knees bend. My pelvis is also involved. My pelvis is rocking under on the way up. My pelvis is rocking backward on the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Add the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next exhale. Take the hands flowing through water, side to side. Notice my motion. Feet are parallel. I'm just going to get a little closer. And notice I shift the weight and the hands are about a second behind me. My fingertips are pointing down towards earth. And I'm just letting them flow through the water and come around the turn and flow back. And come around the turn and flow back. It's like there's this river of chi in front of my body. And I've got my fingertips and my hands in the chi and I'm pushing against it. And now I'm pushing against it this way. Pushing against it. And as you get into this one, you may turn a little bit more. You may want to pigeon toe your feet slightly. If you start turning a little bit more to the sides. Very relaxing. Shift the weight, turn the waist. Shift the weight, turn the waist. Just let the body and mind get into a state of moving meditation. And so Qigong is a moving meditation, an energy work on your body that you do to yourself. Rest the hands in the middle for a moment, and we're going to do waterfall. Watch this. Back of the hands come together, and we just make these two circles right in front of the body. Back of the hands together, circle. But watch from the side. Look at this. Notice my body, my pelvis is creating this whipping sensation. My pelvis goes back. As my pelvis goes forward, my pelvis tucks and goes forward. Watch how it pulls my hands up. So I'm not really moving my arms. My pelvis tucking under like a whip is doing that. Hands do not go higher than my chin. This is not a big motion up like this. My hands are just, my elbows are involved, but my shoulders are not. I'm not using my shoulders here. This is all elbow work. Lubing the elbows. Oiling the joints of the elbows, moving the spine. Waterfall. Break them apart. 1, 2, 1. Same thing. Making a circle here, circle here. And just breaking them apart. Shift the weight shift pulls the arm with it. Notice each weight shift pulls the arm. Right, left with the left. Right weight shift, right arm comes with it. Left weight shift, left arm comes with it. You want to make this one harder? Step out. Horse stance. Just for anybody who wants to make it difficult, get the legs more involved. And relax the hands, calm down. Just let them relax. And now if you didn't step out into horse stance and you're in shoulder stance, step out with your left leg, toes pointed out into horse stance. We're going to do swallow skims the lake. I know this is a favorite of a lot of you. Step out, toes out, horse stance. There's high, middle, low. Go up and down a little bit, rub the thighs, warm them up for this work. And also, while you're warming them up, double check. Make sure your knee is riding in alignment with your foot. Knee in alignment with the foot. Look how I'm testing it. I'm going up and down to make sure. Okay? So double check both knees. Check 1, check the other. If you're in alignment, good. Come into stance. You've got your hands. I'm going to come up closer. My hands are the sparrows. Sparrows skim the lake. They're in their nest, palms up in the nests. We're going to shift the weight. Just mirror me as if you're looking at me in a mirror. Shift the weight. Hand comes straight out in line with solar plexus. Skim the lake, straight across, comes out to the side. Side. It flies over my head and back to the nest. The other swallow comes out, skims the lake, in alignment with my side, flies overhead and back. And now this one, your stance may change as you're doing it. Back to the nest. Come out. It may go, I go lower right here, and then I come up. As it flies over the head, I come up too with it. So I come out of, I'm down low in horse stance. As it flies over my head, I'm coming into a high horse stance. Then it comes back. Comes out, skims the lake, parallel to the ground. I'm in a low horse stance, high horse stance. Just let your body kind of go along with what it needs to here. It'll tell you what it needs. If it wants to go lower, it will. If it wants to stay up high, it will. Just listen to your body. Keep going. Good. Had to close the windows, noise pollution. And come back and relax. Hold horse stance. Hands out in front. This is Kung Fu Master. Just hold your hands out in front, maybe glide side to side. Come up and down a little bit. If your legs get tired, rib tips in. Not like this. This is rib tips out. That's rib tips out. Look at my spine. Rib tips in. Always in horse stance, rib tips in. What will that do? Cause your sacrum to sink into earth, anchor into earth. Ming Men, gate of life, opens. This is closed Ming Men. Open Ming Men. Also, it's more comfortable. This is really how you ride a horse in this stance. So Kung Fu Master, a little side to side glide. Up and down. Wait till your legs start to burn. When they start burning, you can come out of this and just hang out. Come up, out of horse stance. Walk the feet in, heels, toes, back to shoulders width. And then we're going to do a little bit of heaven and earth press. Okay, heaven and earth press is I'm pressing my palm down into earth. I'm pressing the top hand into heaven. That's heaven and earth press. When they come down and pass each other, pinkies kiss. So how do you know? Hand here when they pass. Always pinkies kiss, pinkies kiss. That's the best way to remember it. Okay? So, heaven and earth press. Look how I'm really pressing up to the heavens. I'm pressing down into earth. I look up at the top hand. I look up at that always. Hold on one second. I just realized I could put more light here. Ooh. Dark in here today. That's better. Okay. They come down. Unravel the body. Kind of coil it up. Pinkies kiss. Unravel, uncoil. As you open, look at the top hand. Press heaven, press earth. And then come down, pinkies kiss. And this is what we do, side to side. This is a medical Qigong. for the 8 brocades. Pinky's kiss. Relax, come down, coil the body like a dragon. I know Anne loves dragons. Be a dragon. As you come down into Pinky's kiss, I'm coiling up like a dragon, and then I'm uncoiling as I open and press the body. Coil, uncoil, unravel. One more. Last one, and let the hands just settle right here. Kind of do like a clearing. Good. Now, for those of you who have a little difficulty with balance, don't worry, no one will see you. The pictures are, I'm the only one big on the screen. You can put a chair to your right or to your left, just the back of a chair to grab onto, or you can do this close to a wall, so you can touch the wall if you need to, but we're going to do the crane. So feet, shoulders width apart. This is really good for stability, balance, leg strength, but it's and also coordination, because we have to coordinate the opening with the closing, and everything opening, closing. You want to imagine your arms are like a crane or an eagle, whatever you imagine, a hawk. Just having this beautiful flapping of the wings. My arms are not out at my sides. They're in front a little bit. So just get that first. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to add the legs. Here we go. Just going to come in close. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, come down, shoulders width, step out, other knee up. Now, if your balance is not great, you just do like a toe tap, and come out of it. Toe tap, come out of it. If you're a little beyond that, that's like, oh, that's too easy. Okay, bring your toe up an inch or two, nice and low. But get the motion first, get the stability, get the balance. Balance is one of those things, the beautiful part is that you can always get it back. Never too late to get balance back, just have to work on it. Those of you who are more advanced, okay, bring it up. I'm just taking golden rooster stands on one leg from Tai Chi and making it into a Qigong. To hold your balance better, get a single point. Focus your eyes on one single point like they do in ballet. Find a point on the wall, maybe a scuff, maybe a little knot in the wood. Find a single point, fix your gaze on that point, and you will find your balance is way better than if you're allowing your eyes to look around the room or look at me. Put your gaze on a single point of focus while you're doing this, and you'll find you'll have more stability. One more. Come out of it nice and slow, controlled, cleansing breath in between. Good. Give me a few Tai Chi arms. Inhale, exhale. Show you from the side. Tai Chi arms. This is the first of the spinal Qigongs. Inhale, exhale. Notice my pelvis tucks under. Inhale, knees straighten. Pelvis goes back in space, knees bend on the way down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Arms, hands do not need to come up higher than shoulders. Or I should say my wrists. My fingertips may come up a little higher than my shoulders, but my wrists don't need to. My wrists can stop not much higher than my shoulders. And then the hands come up, fingers point to the sky, and then they come down on the exhale. And just attaching mind, body, breath. It's the first Qigong I ever learned, and it's the one I always come back to. It's not to be underestimated, this Qigong. Powerful. From here, take the feet, go out just a little bit of a horse stance, scoop up the chi, back of the hands together, and then turn them around and part the clouds. Come up and show you closer. Bring them up. Hands back of the hands together, not totally, just a little bit. They come up out of the water, and then turn them over, part the clouds. So inhale. Turn them over, part the clouds. Inhale. Exhale. You can just take a little wider stance here. You may be in a little bit of a horse stance, or if you're comfortable, just keep your feet forward. But just take a little wider stance, only because it allows you to go deeper right there. When you're too narrow, you can't go so deep. It's called parting clouds. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Turn the hands over, part the clouds. Really look as you're parting, part the clouds. Really feel that chi. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Okay, just wanted to make sure I saw someone text me. I want to make sure I didn't lose the volume. Exhale. Now the other way. The hands come down, scoop the chi up, look overhead, and just pull. This is called pulling the heavens down. Just let it just heal the body as your hands come down. Scoop the chi. Heaven, the hands like shower heads just coming and floating down. You're pulling that heaven chi down, just bathing the body in chi. I always say bathe the body in a sea of chi. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And look up at the hands. Really feel pulling that chi down. Just bathe the body in it. Nice and slow. Palms towards you. This is just you healing you by moving through your auric field. And come back into Wu Chi, root into earth. Check in, see how you're feeling. Hold. Do a standing Qigong for a moment to just ground, root into earth. Make sure your rib tips are in, sacrum anchored down into earth, Ming Men open. Slight bend in the knees, slight bend in the spine. The spine is bent because the sacrum is tucked under. So the spine is the first bow, and you have the two knees and the elbows, not locked, relaxed. There's your 5 bows. And then we say the 6th bow is your smile. So 5 bows plus the smile, 6 bows. But in ancient tradition, it's the 5 bows. Spine, knees, elbows, slight bend. Why? To allow the chi to flow. Chi cannot flow when we're stiff and rigid and locked joints. Doesn't flow. Ah, relax. Notice, look at my back, look at my sacrum. Tucked, tucked under, tucked. Opens up Ming Men, allows the chi to flow in my body. Now it's cold this morning, but I'm just sweating. And I think part of it is I've just got the chi moving and my circulation is really going, and just a little bit of whole body breathing here. A little skin breathing. Look at my fingers. This is skin breathing. Just allow your whole body to move. Step out, mirror me. I'm stepping like this, long as you can. Pull in, come back onto your heel, push. Pull in, suck in, liu. Back to the heel, push. Good. Really feel like you're sucking energy, drawing it into your body, and then you're taking your palms and pushing that energy away from you. Pull, push. Really try to feel the chi. Push, pull, push, pull, push. Other side, pull in, step out, the other leg, push, pull in, up on the heel, push. Last one, pull in, bring the leg in, clear it. Hands crossed over the chest, neck circles. Big, try to make the circles nice and big. When you're ready, reverse it. Head over to one side, cross fiber massage. Pull down, grab it, pull down, cross fiber massage. Use your other hand on your elbow to help you. So this hand is working just as well, maybe more. Other side. Good, excellent. Shoulder blades, up, back, down, forward. Pull from the shoulder blades, not the shoulders, shoulder blades, difference. Don't bend at the elbows. Arms are pretty much locked. Not stiff locked, but I'm not bending my elbows. Up, back, down, forward. Feel like a locomotive train. My arms are the arms that connect one wheel to the other on a train. Reverse it. Reverse the circle. Whichever way you were going, just go the opposite. Doesn't matter which way you started. It's irrelevant. So when we loosen up, the shoulder blades after 50 are one of those parts of the body that starts to lock up along with the ribs. And so we're getting them moving. Now relax, let them go. Moving the shoulder blades massages heart and lungs. So of course we want to do that. Now same thing, but I want you to do one arm at a time. One arm at a time. Notice what happens when I don't. So from this, right? I'm kind of locked up through here, but now I'm starting to do one arm at a time. What does that do? Open, gets my ribs moving. Now I got a 2 for 1 here. 2 for 1. Pulling from the shoulder blades, up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward. One at a time, but again, because I'm doing each one individually, then my ribs are now engaged. So I'm now unlocking my ribs. Reverse it. Spine, you may feel a crack in your spine. I often adjust when I'm doing this one now. Relax. Okay, relax. Try to move your ribs now. Feel if your ribs are a little bit looser. Circles. So I'm just making a circle with my ribs. If you can't make big circles, make small circles. It's okay. We all start at our own place, and then this gets better. My ribs were really locked up. Your spine also, as your ribs open and unlock from doing these rib circles. See what I'm doing? Rib circles. As I'm doing this, and you can do this in a chair, by the way, just as well, sometimes better. Chair locks in the hips that we don't want to move anyway. Reverse it. You may find as your ribs unloosen and unlock, I should say, your spine may adjust when you're doing this. I definitely have had many spinal adjustments when I do this motion. And again, we lock this in. That's why sometimes doing it in a chair is actually even better. So circles. I'm going circle meaning forward, side, back, side, forward. So forward, side, back, side, forward. And then we try to make it smooth. Hands are on the ribs just to give you proprioceptive feedback. This is telling your brain, hey, I'm making a circle, or I'm not making a circle, or wow, my ribs are really locked up. And that's okay, because in time they'll loosen. And if they're locked up, just try side to side. Side to side, that's okay too. Go side to side. You can push against your hand. Push against your hand. It's another way to unlock them. Again, always giving feedback to the brain with the hands and fingers. And now hands on hips, and I want you to move not from your head, but move from your hips into slow hip circles. Again, back may adjust. This is wonderful for sciatica, prevention of sciatica, healing of sciatica, and also for lower back health and prevention. It's where most of us have problems with the lower back, and this was really helpful. Again, look at my hips. My head goes the opposite of where my hips are. My head goes the opposite, and reverse it. Nice and slow. We go slow to allow our body to really stretch. You could do this one fast, but you're not going to get the same benefits of the stretching as you do if you're doing it nice and slow. I was even doing it too fast because I was talking. This is about how slow you should be doing it. Because if you do it slow, you're getting more stretching, and you're coming up against these little spots that may be a little sore, problematic, and you're just gliding past them. It's not a linear stretch. You're not just linear stretching into them. You're just sort of saying hello as you breeze past them in a circular manner. I really try to stretch in circles now. Okay, feel that. See how you feel. You'll notice your gait will be different when you walk. And now let's just do a little bit of wrist. I call this oiling the joints. Oiling the joints, wrist circles. Other way. Figure eights. Figure eights. I've got a figure eight going in one hand and a figure eight going in the other hand. I'm 2 figure eights or infinity signs in the sky, right in front of my body. Reverse it. Those of you who've done this before, add the hands. Add the fingers, I should say. If you haven't done it before, keep the fists. But those of you who have, add the fingers. Now your fingers are getting all this work. Watch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they're opening. Switch it. Always go one way, then the other. Close the fingers. Open the fingers. Close the fingers. Open the fingers. It's wonderful for joint health, for arthritis. And now, elbows. Notice this is all I'm doing. One direction, coming this way, and then reverse it the other way. Relax, relax. Feet together, shoulders up, look up. Drop the shoulders, look forward. Shoulders up, look up. Drop the shoulders, look forward. One more. Up. Drop. Move the head a little bit. See if it feels a little loose. Hands. Lock at the thumbs, palm over palm, or lao gong over lao gong. Your upper right hand quadrant. Upper right, your right, upper right. Come over the top of the belly button and under. Ground and close. You can open the feet. Ground and close the body. We're just grounding ourselves as we end our session. This is also a digestive massage. If you ever have an upset tummy, do this. It's wonderful. They do it a little harder if you have an upset tummy. Clap the hands. Miki, Mr. Miyagi. Sorry. Miki, take the palms, feed the eyes. If you have glasses, just put them to the side. I'll talk you through it. Feed the eyes. Then take the fingers, first two fingers, go up the bridge of the nose, over third eye, out to the temples. Wipe. Again, up the bridge of the nose, over temples, over third eye, out to the temples and wipe. Down the bridge of the nose, under cheekbones, and I have headphones on, I can't do it, but I want you to pinch your ears from the top all the way around to the earlobes and back and forth. Got over 200 pressure points in the ears that relate to different parts of the body. And then take your hands, your palms, and just go over your ears in circles. Should feel good. One way, the other way. Good. Back of the neck. Always hold tension right here, back of the neck. Good. Excellent. Back to Wu Chi. Feel, check in, see how you feel. And then we do come to center as we close our practice. Load your left leg, 100% of the weight, your left. Load it up. All yang. Notice I can lift my other leg, my right leg. Push off as you scoop the chi around you, feet together, as your palms come up over your head. Notice my palms are facing my body like shower heads, just bathing my body in chi. And then let them float slowly down. Feel that floating sensation. Palms are now towards me. I'm moving through my auric field, through all of my chakras, aligning myself. Remember, you've got a golden ball in front of Dantian. Go around the golden ball, push into earth. Scoop up more chi. One for mind, one for body, one for heart. Let them float down slowly. Through your field, through your chakras. This is you healing you with your chi-filled hands. Go around golden ball. And last one for mind, one for body. Last one, hands together for heart, back to where we started from. Hands in prayer posture, touching heart center. And we do traditional Tai Chi bow, strong body. The fist is the strong body. Open hand is focused mind. Put it over, close, and thank you. Thank you for a wonderful practice.